Nvidia stock fell more than 10% just in a week. So why this really happened? This happened because the Trump talks on tariff. Well, he's getting negotiated with Canada, which was going nasty. Now he got into the tariff talks with China. That's the biggest part. Nvidia is taking a hit. But I'm gonna go in a little detail so you'll understand why and where Nvidia is getting ditched. So is it time to buy Nvidia or is it time to sell Nvidia? Because these tariffs will hit US companies very, very hard, especially the companies like Nvidia or Apple. It will hit really hard. So now, since a week, the market is really not so good, not so stable. As we know, Donald Trump was talking all his campaign only tariffs. So now is the day, just it's coming closer, January is coming closer, and now Nvidia is really taking that hit. So while Nvidia shares has tripled in value for so far this year, and it dropped more than 10% in just a week. So that is crazy. Despite the earnings were really good, but still Nvidia is keep just flushing down. So almost by 10.4% in past 5 days. So I want to highlight some really important stuff here. Now, Nvidia sets its fiscal fourth quarter revenue guidance at $37.5 billion plus or minus 2%, and only slightly above what analysts were expecting. So again, that's a good thing, but not really so great, but because it was just a little bit above the expectation of analysts. Now, this stock, Nvidia, deepened on Monday when Nvidia share dropped more than 4% after the report. The company executive vice president worldwide field operation Jay Puri met the Chinese vice commerce president Wang Shouwen in Beijing and to discuss all about this tariffs and all. Now, the president-elect Donald Trump also pledged to raise tariffs. Here's the tricky part, and here's the interesting part, and how the company has really give or take with China, and how the stock could really go in future depends all on this. Now listen to the numbers here. Pledged to raise tariffs on Chinese import by 60% or more when he takes office in January. Well, 60% tariffs, that is crazy. Now, recently added that he would impose additional 10% tariff on all their product coming into United States of America until China stops the flow of fentanyl and other drugs into United States. Well, in this kind of stuff, America needs also China in all drugs area. I mean, the medical stuff area, but also China needs America in technology. So now, these proposed tariffs could honestly spark a very downhill for these kind of stocks. It's very clear. Why? Because China remains very crucial market for Nvidia, holding a little bit more than 17% of its company's revenue. Whoa, that is crazy. More than 17%. That is big chunk. So now, if Donald Trump really cares about the US companies, why is he doing so? If he wants to ditch US companies just for the sake of tariffs and all, honestly, the stock will keep just flushing down. But this will be for the short term. Again, Donald Trump, of course, he will waive some kind of programs for these kind of companies and probably lower in tax, so they might end up paying less tax, so they might really balance in their revenue or something. So this might probably work for Nvidia. But again, guys, listen to this very carefully. Now, stock is literally trading at $135 something, and that is literally cheap. So me, I will consider myself, I'll be adding more and more shares in this Nvidia. I will not be losing this golden chance, because the guidance reports were absolutely amazing. Because what is guidance report? Means the future earnings for the next quarter they are going to deliver will be amazing. That's what they're promising. So all being said, regarding Nvidia that they're going to really do better, really do good. All the hedge fund institutions, why are they dumping this stock? Why? Because they are really afraid if the tariffs are getting hit to China by Donald Trump 60%. Honestly, this company, Nvidia, will take a solid hit on a very downside. But again, that will take probably 3 to 4 or even 6 months to get stabilized. So till then, I will be just keep on adding more and more shares because I don't want to lose the chance of cheap stock price. This is literally a discounted price. Well, this is one point. Another point is a lot of analysts, they were really telling that, oh, Nvidia will really go to $170, $180, even including me. I'm not an analyst. Well, I'm not a financial advisor. It's only for educational purpose only. Even I was thinking that this stock will go to $170, $180. Well, probably $200 by the next quarter. But again, something really strange came in between. What? Donald Trump's tariffs. No one were really expecting that it could really disturb Nvidia's growth. Now, when we are thinking so deep, should you buy Nvidia or should you dump Nvidia for now and you got to focus on other stocks? No, I would buy more and more stocks in Nvidia, but again, I will be using less leverage because we never know how down the stock is really going to go. But always keep one thing in mind, that this company has a very massive market cap. Based on this market cap, of course, it's very much justified that this stock tends to come lower, because can you imagine that stock sitting almost to $3.7 trillion, and the company, if the company is adding more $500 billion, that will cross $4 trillion. So that is literally not justified even for the Fed. Of course, they're watching and they'll think, of course, that stocks are really priced in. Now you think and you calculate by yourself, this big company, Nvidia, grew so fast than Apple and Microsoft. For me, it's kind of not really fair, even though if they're having an amazing technology, but still, if they're having these kind of hits from tariffs and all, boy, these kind of companies will take a solid hit on this political reasons. So these kind of companies also, they depend on the political stability of the countries, like let's say United States and China. It depends a lot. So these kind of companies are related more to political reasons. Now, this is a very clear case, the tariffs. But again, me personally, I'll be adding more and more shares, and I will not be hesitating to add more and more shares. But I will not be using a lot of leverage. Guys, if you want to know more and trade with us, the link is down in the description. You can day trade, swing trade, and even long term, if you have a loss or something, and if you want to recover your losses, you can come trade and recover your losses and make money and recover all your money. But again, we give you trades every single day and every week, every month, long-term swing trades, and even day trade every single time. Come and try with us, and believe me, you're gonna love it and you will not regret. You will love it. Guys, another bottom line is Nvidia is not some stupid or cheap stock. It's a very good stock, but only thing, the tariff stuff problem really going on between China and the United States. This is the only problem the stock is really flushing down. And the entire market is not really so stable just because of this kind of stuff, tariffs. But again, at some point, this will be stabilized as the China-America stuff will be normal. This will become everything will become normal, because I don't think so Donald Trump can win the tariff war with China, because America needs China so much, more than China needs America. America needs China so much. We depend a lot on China, a lot. So, because almost all the drug stuff, I mean the medical stuff and all, they come from China. If they stop that, believe me, we will gonna have a hard time in the medical field. So probably, of course, we're gonna rely on them, and China will not hold United States, neither US will hold China on the tariff side. So probably these things will become normal, and then the stocks will really skyrocket. But again, stocks will really be, especially Nvidia or Apple, these kind of stocks will really take a hit, because till this tariff talks are really wrapped up. Till then, the stocks will be manipulated very, very badly by the hedge fund institutions and all. But of course, they're really trying to make a pressure on the stock and make a downhill to the stock. So all the retail investors, probably they will sell the stocks with panic, and these hedge funds, they will buy the stock in cheaper price, and they will benefit a lot. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you want to know more, you can join the link, and you can join also the YouTube membership, and you can have a separate video only for you. Thank you. See you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and help this channel to grow to 10,000 subscribers. Let's do it. And thank you. See you in the next video.